Welcome everybody to another video. And in this video, this is the state of the game address after the Town Hall 13 update. Now we're going to take a look at what's new, what's not new, what's going on in the game ever since Town Hall 13 came out, and what does it look like going forward. The first thing that we're going to look at is the graphics on the Town Hall 13, and I like the ice theme. And with the Town Hall, there was a update or an upgrade from the Giga Inferno to the Giga Tesla to the Giga Inferno, excuse me. And we see here that I've already been doing a lot of upgrading since the Town Hall 13 update came out. My Giga Inferno is already at a level 5, and maxed out, it does 300 damage per second. Well, that's some serious damage. And when destroyed, it does 1,000. And the freezing effect duration is 8 seconds, but the number of targets is only 4. Unlike the Giga Tesla, I think it's 5. Now, the Clan Castle gets another upgrade, so we go from 40 housing space to 45. The Eagle Artillery goes up from level 3 to level 4, and we see the cannons here. I've got an hour left on this one, going from level 17 to level 18, and I love the graphics on these cannons. Our elixir and gold collectors get one more level, as well as all the traps. And we also have a new hero, which is the Royal Champion, and she is absolutely a beast. And I've got her already at level 16, and I put a priority on this Royal Champion to get her to level 20 as fast as possible. We've also got, we see here in my progress base, everything that's getting one more level to upgrade is over here on this side of the base. My bomb towers, I never got them to max. They were only max Town Hall 12 right now. They have one more level. My air sweeper has one more level. My air defenses and my Wizard Towers, Expos, Teslas, and Inferno Towers all have to go up one more level to max. And my Grand Warden has 10 more levels to get to level 50. And we see here that all my walls are level 11, or maxed out for Town Hall 11, not 12. And I'm already working on my 100 walls that are allowed to upgrade to max. So I want to get these walls done first. And I like the new look of the walls and the new graphics and the new look of everything. But the meta has definitely changed, because now we have a new troop called the Yeti. And the Yeti is one of the most popular troops right now in the game. And a lot of people are just smashing bases with this Yeti. And the thing is that, you know, even though we have these new defenses, the scatter shot, which are deadly, but it seems that since this update happened, that the spam attacks are more powerful. Like, this Yeti spam is just so powerful. Like, people are just taking, 13, 14, 15 Yetis and just, throwing them down on a base, and they're just, smashing them. But we see that Supercell, a couple days ago, they did a balance change, or a balance update, where now the Yeti mites do not trigger traps, which is pretty much now they're about as effective as a witch would be with her skeletons. Because remember, the skeletons used to trigger traps, and everybody was just throwing like 15, 16 witches down. And they were just killing bases because it would spawn an enormous amount of skeletons. And they would trigger every trap in the base. And your witches, you use a few golems, some giants, some wizards behind, some bowlers, a few heal spells, a couple rage, and it would keep those witches alive because all the traps were being triggered by the skeletons. So that is no more for the Yeti, but the Yeti is still a very powerful troop to use in these spam attacks. And I can see that, there's going to be some other nerfs and balance changes as the update unfolds. And as we see, where the game is headed as far as the meta and attacks. So I'm loving Town Hall 13. I think the graphics are great. I think the attacks are unbelievable. I love using the Royal Champion. It gives people that, have been max Town Hall 12 for a while something to do. And, it gives me something to do, because I was pretty close to max, and I really honestly dread the grind on walls. I know that some people love it. I can't stand the grind on these walls. But I will grind out these 100 first to max, and then I'll grind out a couple pieces at a time, here and there until I get all my walls up to max Town Hall 12/13. Town Hall 12, I would say. Well, no, though after the 100, there's no more walls to max out, so your other walls will be maxed for Town Hall 13, I guess, as well. I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. So another thing that I wanted to address is something that, as far as the state of the game, there has been a lot of talk about the leaderboard. And we see here that there's a lot of Stephanies going on here. And for a while there, see there's Stephanie in 12, 14, 17, 18. I mean, there's Stephanies all over the place here in the top 50. Okay, look at this. Is ridiculous. Look at all these Stephanies. Okay, now there have been videos put out by other, big name YouTubers. Galadon made a video, Itsu made a video, and then there is another one, Clash Mafia Gang, I think, and they actually went into more depth than Itsu did, and even Clash with Eric did a video. And Clash with Eric and this guy, Clash Mafia, or Clash Mafia Gang, they actually went into these clans and, found out that they were buying accounts or they were paying players to change their name to either Stephanie or Dr. Muchaba. And what they were doing is Itsu had uncovered that they were win trading and they were ghosting. And there was more proof of it with this last balance update, because in this balance update, they also did a ban. And the only way you get banned is for violating the terms of service. Now we're going to look at the old season from last month, the December 2019 season. And Well, first, I want to point something out here. We're going to go back, okay? Now we're looking in the top 50, and I do not see any Dr. Muchabas. No Dr. Mutabas. Okay. And the other day, there were Dr. Mutabas in at least the top 50. So we're going to go back here and we're going to look at this. Okay. So we got Stephanie 1 through 4. We're going to go down, see Dr. Mutaba at 13. Then we're going to scroll down. Dr. Mutaba 38, 39, 40. Stephanie, Dr. Mutaba. Okay. Now, Stephanie profile banned. This account banned. And there's a few more. This account here banned. Number 3 I think is banned. Number 7 is still up. So I don't know, maybe they didn't get it. I don't know, maybe this account doesn't have any bots or anything, but these other accounts that they banned, they were using bots, which would allow them to see the 8 bases they have ahead of time. They were also win trading, which means the more Stephanies, in the top 100 and top 50, the chances are you're going to get a Stephanie when you're attacking, and everybody has the account that they're supposed to push to the top. So when you see that Stephanie account, you would actually lose your attack, not taking any trophies away from the Stephanie account that's being pushed. So we see here, other Stephanies, just random. That one is still around. We're going to go down here to Stephanie, this one here. This one has been banned. Now, what happened to Dr. Muchaba? He's here in 13, down in the top 30 here. Dr. Muchaba, 38 through 40. And he's not in the top 50 anywhere in this season. So what happened? Let's take a look, because I heard a YouTuber say, what happened to Dr. Muchaba? He's gone. He's not gone. He changed his name to Stephanie. Changed the name to Stephanie. Dr. Muchaba. Changed the name to Stephanie. Dr. Mutaba. Changed the name to Stephanie again. Look at this. All the Dr. Mutabas got changed to Stephanie. And this is ridiculous. Look at this. Again, Dr. Mutaba, Stephanie. See? Look at this. All the way down. Dr. Mutaba, Stephanie. This has become a very, very bad thing, for the fact that the real top players, the real players that are the best in the world, they're not getting a chance to, shine here. Because we see, the first 10, how many Stephanies are in, this top 10 here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 Stephanies in the top 10. And the thing is that, these Stephanies are in different clans, but let's go to this clan. Just view this clan real quick. Look at this. Look at all these Stephanies. Like this scam and con and cheating ring. This thing is huge. This thing is huge. They're buying a whole bunch of accounts. They're probably buying accounts from people, and they might have a team, that will run this account. And all they do is when they find this other Stephanie account, they lose the attack. They lose connection, or they, just drop a couple troops and back off, or maybe get, 35, 40% and then back off, to actually give, this person maybe 4 trophies or 3 trophies, give them something to help them elevate to the top of the leaderboards. But, everybody needs to write Supercell or contact Supercell and tell them, hey, this is ridiculous. And it is. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. It's cheating. It's violating the terms of service. And all they're going to do is, they get caught with one thing, they're just going to switch and find some other way to do it. They're on secret servers. They're on private servers. They've got bots that allow them to see their 8 attacks ahead of time so they can plan it, so they know who they're going to be facing. It's a really big ring of straight up cheaters, and they need to be stopped. So, anybody, please, let Supercell know that this is ridiculous and it needs to stop, because what they're doing is they're ruining the game for the people who actually put in the time, learned how to attack, learned how to, upgrade, their troops and defenses, in a way that they can advance in the game. They studied the game. They've worked on their attacks. They've put time in to this game. And then you got people that just come along and offer, $1,500 to $2,000 for people to either give them their accounts or to change their name and then win trade, ghost, and push one account to the top. That's ridiculous, and it's uncalled for, and it needs to be dealt with. So there will be a follow-up video on this. It's going to be my, I know I was doing a road to max Town Hall 12, but now we're going to max out the road to maxing out this Town Hall 13. So please be on the lookout for that video. That video will probably come out sometime within the next day or two. And I just want to say real quick that, I apologize for being absent, for the few months that I have. I've been sick. My daughter's been sick. The flu's been going around. And, we've just been trying to get better. And especially me, so I can bring these videos and, I can actually talk without my voice being, raspy or sounding crazy. So I just want to thank everyone for watching, and please contact Supercell and let's get these cheaters out of the game for good. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.